Good morning. I hope everyone's doing well. Kind of cold out. It's 50 degrees in my shop, but it's only about 35 outside. I'm getting ready to cut some linoleum for the little project that I was doing out back for my daughter. Uh, so in order to warm up the shop, you can probably hear it in the background. I've got my torpedo heater. It's a 215,000 BTU diesel heat. Well, diesel kerosene. I run diesel because it's cheaper. I don't know about where you live, but kerosene is crazy around here. So we've got that burning. At some point in time today, I've got to get some wood. Um, Getting very low. We can see the bottom in there. About, I don't know, 15, 20 sticks left. So I'm not too concerned about it, except we got a pretty good sized storm supposed to be here tonight. So I'd like to have that pallet of wood in here before nightfall. So I'm going to try to get this linoleum down. I kind of messed up. I bought an 8-foot by 13-foot piece. Well, it's hardwood looking. So I took the vinyl in the house last night so it would warm up. So I'm gonna go in the house and go get that piece of vinyl and put it here on the floor and give it a whack. I'll be back with you guys just here shortly. Well, when I took that in last night, it was stiff. I tried carrying it out here this morning from being inside all day. It was like carrying a wet noodle. But anyhow, we're going to unroll this and you'll get to see what color this is and design. Probably 13 feet long, which is probably plenty long enough to go the full length of the closet and the but I think they want the wood grain to go that direction. So I'll cut a section out like that. And I don't know. Why would it be bad to walk in and see the floor going that way? I can put it in there in one piece. They want to see it that way though. All right. We will do as the women want. Happy women, happy me. Like I said, it really won't matter that it's in two pieces. I'm thinking though, do I go against the grain of the women? And really, do I want to drop it in there as one piece? Because that's a lot. There's a lot of plumbing in that floor. All right, so it is long enough to go from there to there, from doorway to into the closet, but the women have spoke. They want the wood grain to run that way. But, so, what we're going to do then is, because they want the wood grain when you walk in the door, they want to see the wood grain going that direction. I don't see why it makes a hill of beans difference, but not me. That's not me. So I need to find a razor knife. Here's one. So what we're going to end up doing is cutting this vinyl 50 About 54 inches right here. All right, there it is. First piece. Boy, I'm gonna have a lot of vinyl left over. I probably miscalculated a little. Here we go. All right, guys, I'm gonna show you where I'm at. Got it somewhat in here. I've got to cut out for some plumbing and get it stretched out before I even attempt to glue it in place. But I've never worked with vinyl on a professional level. I have laid a couple of pieces, and that's like working with a wet piece of bread. I don't know how else to explain it, but anyhow, I'm going to hopefully leave you right there and see what I can tear up. There's a little dent right there. I got to be careful. That plumbing. Now, I know you can't see this. Let me see if I can get you a picture. We got a mess going on here, guys, so you just have to bear with me. This has to be cut here, and this be long enough to go up under that carpet, so when I put the tack rail back on, or the carpet tack rail back on, everything gets secured. Not really sure what I'm going to do here. Got some more garbage. Ain't no matter, it's going to be under the cabinet. that I don't like, but so be it. Alright, so it's kind of bunched up. I don't know if you can see it. Kind of bunched up right here. I think I need to pull it off the wall. There's staples down there that oh, look at that. Oh, that got me a splinter up fingernail. That didn't feel good. So I can get this plumbing down in the floor. All right. There. Plumbing goes down in there. See, there's going to be a wall going across here. So I'm going to cut this vinyl off right here somewhere. Anyhow, there's the vinyl floor in. We've got to, I'm going to glue the edges. I kind of wanting to just peel up the edges and glue it, but I don't know that I'm going to glue around that vent, around the toilet, down on that edge down there, along the walls, across the carpet line, go all the way around the perimeters. Well, I don't know about you guys, but here in the southeast, Tennessee anyhow, but I think the storm is supposed to be coming through. It's going to affect a lot of people, from Texas all the way up to Connecticut, or Massachusetts area. I don't know how bad we're going to get hit, but I've got a lot of, boy, I got a lot of work around here to do. This bathroom thing kind of jumped right in the middle of my winter to-do list. But that's okay. Things pop up, right? You just deal with them as they go, or as they come. Back in my shop, I'm going to try not to build me a fire today, because I'm out of wood, almost. But anyhow, I need to cut me another square. I'm not going to do that right this second. I've got a duster down there. I'm going to dust that. I'm going to do some other things here. I'll get back to you. All right, this is ridiculous. I have more trowels than probably a person that lays flooring, and I can't find one. I know I have them. Okay, guys, you're just going to have to believe me. That floor is glued down. That was a challenge, but it's down. I've got a moving blanket in there because I'm getting ready to bring the tub in. You can see it right there in the hallway. We'll see how this goes.
All right, guys, here's where I try to get that tub in there. I knew it wouldn't go in this way just because of the angle. It's the exact width of the wall, and I tried in different positions just thinking maybe it would go in there. It'd save me a lot of time. But anyhow, I gave it my best attempt. No matter what angle I put this tub at, it just seemed to, well, it gets longer as you put it on an angle, so it just didn't fit. So I'm just letting you see me giving it my best shot.
Well, I didn't want to resort to brutality, but once again, I did. Big hole. I'm going to come in the closet and come this way with the tub. So I got one more tube before to take out, clean up, and see if I can get that tub in there. Can you guys give me a hand over there? Or not? Don't want to land on that plumbing. Maybe it'll stay right there for a minute. Now, you can kind of understand why I wasn't real excited about putting the vinyl down on the other side. What do you think of that, guys? Oh my goodness. What do you think? Tub is in, but now I was going to have to recreate that wall anyhow. And I'll show you why. I wanted to be able to access that plumbing down there. This needs to go forward a little. I don't know if it's hitting. I may have to cut some more flooring out so that that can move, but about 1.5 inches that way, and I believe it will. I'll just have to tilt this tub up, go in there and cut it. It needs to go, yeah, 1.5 to 2 inches, so I'll cut out. But what I plan on doing after I kind of get this all mounted, so I'm gonna bring these 2x4s down to about here and over to about right here, and I'm gonna have a door that's attached. Hopefully that plumbing can be hooked up. There. Woohoo, I think so. Alright, guys. This tub gets glued and screwed to the wall and the floor. Look at that. Oh, sorry I swung you real hard like that. We are level, guys. That way. Don't know about that way, though. It could come up just a tad in the back. But, I don't know. Let's see. No, it's pretty darn close. It's about a quarter, maybe 1/8 of it. Nah, about not even 1/8. I think I gotta get the instructions. I know I hate instructions, but I want to make sure I secure this the proper way. I know they want you to shim and glue the little, I don't know if you remember those little 4-inch round things on the bottom. You glue and shim those to the ground, but I think they said to drill and go through there to attach it to the wall, which I don't have a wall in the back, but I will. Well, at least it's starting to look like a bathroom. Got a lot of work to do yet, guys. So, floor's down, that's down. Well, the wind is kicking up a little bit. I don't know that it's colder. It feels colder because of the wind. I don't know if you see, there's some clouds rolling in. I'm not really sure when this storm is supposed to take place. I think sometime in the morning or tonight. I'm not sure, but we'll keep you posted on that. There's Callie. What are you doing over there? How'd you get on that side of the fence? Callie is on the wrong side of the fence. How'd you get down there? Well, I was wondering where you were. There. Is that better? Is that better? Huh? How'd you get over there? I built a backyard for the dogs some years back. Kelly's generally never goes in it. But Tippy, my last Australian, we got her as a little puppy, and until she learned to stay home, we put her in that backyard. You like the new linoleum? Huh? You don't care, do you? All right, guys. Um, this ain't nothing to do with that bathroom remodel, but well, Ori, what are you doing there? You're on my workstation. You gonna stay there? Huh? You gonna just stay in there? Okay.
Guys, that's where I ended my day on that bathroom project. I had to get some firewood and other things for the shop before that storm came in, so we're going to have to end it right here and we'll pick up later. Thanks for watching.